Hey everyone, it's Fiona. Today, join us as we hike up to Wheeler Peak at 13,167 feet. It is the official highest point in New Mexico. Along the way, we'll set up camp and camp at Williams Lake, hike up the peak the next day, and then camp yet again for an excellent Labor Day weekend. Alongside Williams Lake, I came upon this pair of marmots. Marmots are the heaviest members of the squirrel family. They spend their time on rocky scree slopes here in the mountains and eat all kinds of vegetation, including moss and lichen. We've reached Williams Lake and got to enjoy the evening camping next to a waterfall, see the sun going down over the peak, and get ready to hike up the next day. Well, I didn't video it because I was too busy doing it, but I managed to get my bear line up in a tree to hang my bear bag later. So even if it's really hard, even if it's hard to find a good tree, it's worth it for bear safety. We've been hearing a sound, that one, for a while now, that we thought were people yelling across the way. And then it got louder and more frequent. And then we thought maybe bird or owl, but it's not consistent enough, and it's still light out. And we're pretty sure now that it's a coyote. Here's a little pika busy on the Talus slopes. Pikas live at high elevations in the mountains in places like these. They retreat underneath the rocks into their dens, and they can only be out in cooler temperatures. If it gets 78 degrees Fahrenheit or above, they can't stay out very long. In the winter, they need enough snow cover to help insulate them. As you can imagine, the continuing effects of climate change might end up harming this species. Pikas actually have a big impact on where plants grow in their habitat because they're constantly collecting plants to eat, moving them around, and saving them in their hay pails to survive the winter. We're on the last big switchback. We'll have a couple more small ones, and then we'll be heading more straight up. We're just under a mile from the top. Haha! Woo! Almost there! Highest point in New Mexico, Wheeler Peak Summit. It is September 2nd. Today is September. And it's what did you call it? Non-monsoon season. Non-monsoon season. It's a good time to be up here. right, here we go, heading back down. I've actually felt great up here. We took it slow, camped at 11,000 feet, got used to the elevation, and got some amazing views while we ate lunch and relaxed at the top. So now I'm going across the ridge from the peak, and I'm going to summit another mountain, which is like 0.1 miles over there. Time to go up Mount Walter, which gets much less attention, even though it's only a little bit shorter than Wheeler Peak. But that little bit matters to us humans. And down we go. All the way. Tons of crows have been flying over this whole section of the mountain where there's a bunch of rock. I'm wondering if they're looking for food, like dead squirrels or pikas, or I don't know, but they're all congregating in this section. This is a habitat for pikas, marmots, grasshoppers, which have been coming on the rocks like crazy, so it's been confirmed the crows are having a feast. It's water filtering time at the creek by our campsite. It's the last morning and we're heading out from the lake, Williams Lake. Here's a pika saying good morning. The video is complete. Scat! I think from a marmot.